6:52, time for the morning sprint.
Steve Stricker making history with his first win at his own event. For the first time in its 7-year history, Stricker finished 5 strokes ahead, taking the win at the American Family Championship. With 38 wins under his belt, Stricker says he's happy to win on the home front. He now heads to the U.S. Open in Los Angeles.
The new Metro Transit redesign now in effect with the hopes of speeding things up on the roads. With fewer stops and routes, buses will come more often and lead to more direct routes. Some riders, though, felt they were prepared. Others, not so much. So if you ride the route, you want to know more, check out the story up this morning at channel3000.com.
Milwaukee police are investigating after employees and customers were forced out of multiple Kohl's locations across the city Saturday. WISN News reported receiving an email making bomb threats against Milwaukee locations. Stores were evacuated, but no evidence of any devices were found. Similar threats were made earlier this month.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer promising about $7 billion and a doubling of U.S. firefighters in Canada. It comes after New York air quality fell to the worst on Earth last week in the haze of all that wildfire smoke. The funds will be pulled from money allocated by the American Rescue Act.
Philadelphia drivers are anticipating big delays and detours after a portion of Interstate 95 collapsed yesterday. A tanker truck carrying 8,500 gallons of gasoline burst into flames. The fire then caused a portion of the road to collapse. Now 125,000 daily drivers are being rerouted to side streets. The road could take months to repair.
Police are investigating violence at a block party in Syracuse, New York. Investigators say 13 victims were either shot, stabbed, or hit by a car. All should survive. Officers responded to a shots fired complaint where they discovered about 200 people gathered for that party. When officers came on scene, they found those people running and attended to the victims. It's unclear this morning what led to the violence.
Today marks 7 years since one of the country's deadliest mass shootings at a gay nightclub. 49 people were killed at Pulse nightclub in Orlando, Florida in 2016. This year, events are scheduled to honor those lives lost, but indoors, as the LGBTQ community says they're being targeted amid countrywide culture wars.
The Associated Press reporting that Ted Kaczynski has died by suicide in his prison cell. The 81-year-old was suffering from late-stage cancer and was found unresponsive in his North Carolina prison cell. He was serving 4 life sentences plus 30 years for causing 3 deaths and multiple injuries in bombings he committed between 1978 and 1995.
All right, 5 minutes away from 7 o'clock, waking up to a lot of sunshine, but chilly this morning. Our Queen Bee Radio Sky Cam here in Platteville showing the clear skies and cool conditions. 45 right now in Platteville, 43 in Mineral Point, 43 in Madison, Janesville at 46, currently 39 in Lone Rock, 34 in Camp Douglas. Thankfully, these temperatures are starting to warm quickly because of the sunshine, but it's still going to be cooler than where we should be today as we climb into the upper 60s early this afternoon, and then we'll start to see clouds move in. That'll halt our temperature climb later today. And actually, as we get toward the dinner hour, some spotty showers starting to show up, and that will make it feel cool with that northwest wind. So you will probably need that jacket all day long. Looking at those clouds to fill in, some spotty showers developing later this afternoon into the evening. Our first warm forecast brings in some chilly rains at that for Tuesday. We need the rain. We could be talking about 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch of rain tomorrow, helping us out a little bit. It does warm up by Wednesday. We're back to sunshine, more typical June weather toward the end of the week into the weekend. Maybe some storms as well by Saturday.
Looking forward to more typical weather, Kelly.
Yeah, it is June.
Thank you very much.
Another news and weather update in 30 minutes.